My name is Martha. You've seen me on Facebook as Martha Louise Bowles. I'm the owner and designer of Homestretch Staging in Austin, Texas. I posted this graphic on Facebook to a lot of attention, which just, number one, made me feel wonderful. Thank you all for your support. And I decided to figure out if it's possible for me to make a little video of how to do this graphic. So what we're going to do first is we're going to be going to the Play Store, which is where you get your apps. And you're looking for this app. It's called Collage Maker, Photo Editor, and Photo Collage by InShot Incorporated. Only this one. This is the only one I've found that really does it. You have to sit through their ads, or you can pay the $10 to be a pro, which is 100% worth it. So we're going to open this app, and we're going to choose Grid. Don't worry about the other ones. We'll do those some other time. But right now, we're going to pick the photos we want to use in our grid that we're making to send to our either owner or seller to say, hey, we're ready for pictures. So these photos mainly have already been washed, so I'm going to pick some that aren't as cute, which as a stager and designer is hard for me to not pick the cutest pictures. So I'm going to pick these, and I'll pick this one too. We'll do an outside, and I'm going to select next. So I've chosen 3 photos from my download folder. You can choose from any of these folders. So whatever you find that it comes to, oops, mine are in the download folder. So because I clicked back by accident, we're going to select that one and this one again. And then I'm going to select, hey, look, there's Minol. I'm going to select next. This gives me a layout in a 1-to-1 ratio. See at the bottom left, 1-to-1 is best for Instagram or Facebook or texting. So by choosing these icons down here at the bottom, I can choose how I want the 3 pictures to be laid out. And you can get silly, you can get normal. Today we're going to be normal. And I'm going to change the background. I don't care for the wood grain, so I'm going to just make it white. But I could make it dog bones, I could make it sunshine, whatever you want. I really like white, so I'm going to go with white. Can also change the size of the pictures, which gives you a different border. See, by sliding that. I kind of leave it about there. And then this rounds the corners. There's no need for that. We want all the attention to be on your beautiful staging. And then click the check mark. All right, so you see my ads are popping up, and you can all tell now that I shop at Wayfair. So what I'm going to do first is fix the photos. This one on the bottom right and the bottom left are very dark because they were just taken with my phone. So I'm going to click Filter, but I'm not going to use any of these filters except for the first one, which is called Bright. Watch me click it. There. Just lighten them up a little bit. But then I go to Adjust, and I leave the brightness selected. I'm going to punch that up just a little bit higher. Give that whitewash look that our photographers love to do. Now, if you need a little more to your picture, you can go into saturation, give it a little more color. See the difference? I don't care for it as much. You can bump the contrast. But none of that's necessary. You can just go to brightness, bump it up a little. So first we did filter, bright, then we did adjust, bright, and moved it up a little, and now we hit the check mark. So now we're going to add text, and it's going to say, hey, your staging is ready for photos. And we're going to learn to type, which would be lovely. And then let's give a little punctuation there, and I'm going to click the check mark. Now I get to choose my font, and if I put my thumb or finger on the text box, I can move it around. Now I'm going to change the type style to something that I can actually read. I'm going to change the color of the text. I'm going to change the text background, and I don't need Snapchat because I am over 20. So I'm making this ugly on purpose so that you can see what I'm doing. Actually, I don't think I can stand that. So let's go back to that, and let's put our background back to white. And that gives it a nice thing. So, wow, I made it too big, but if I touch it the blue lines come up around it. And these little lines here will let me, I'm just holding it down with my finger. In there. Oops, kind of rotated a little. Got to have your reading glasses on. I'm going to put it right there. Oops, I'm still, okay, there we go. So I'm just touching that double-ended arrow. I can also touch the little pencil, and it gets me back to the place where you type in. Okay, I can adjust it right, center, or left. And then if that's good, I'm going to click check. And now I'm going to add another photo, which is my logo. So I'm not going to add it to the grid. I'm going to pick one of my photos to add. And here's my logo. So I'm going to, again, I'm making this ugly on purpose. I'm going to move it up there. And again, I just touch it and drag it. I can change that with these things down here, but I don't need to. Clearly, I don't need to flip it. So I'm just going to make it a little smaller, move it over here, and that's good. So if I touch the whole thing again, it goes back to this, and I think I'm done. So you'll see a few things here and there. Play with it. You can do it. I'm going to save it, and once I save it, clearly it wants me to join, and I'm going to continue the basic version for today. I'm going to click Other is nice because you can text it to somebody, but I don't recommend it. What I recommend is that you save it into your phone. Now, you can go straight to Instagram. I don't think it gives you the flexibility. You can go straight to Facebook. Again, I prefer that you just save it, and then when you open Facebook, testing the video, and I'm going to hit the camera, and now I'm going to choose that gallery, and I'm going to click done. Now if I hit the send button, it would go into this string where you guys are saying, hey, we like this. So that's my first and easiest way to create a photo collage on your phone. There are many other ways to do it. I totally get that, but this I think is the most friendly. And it washes the photos just enough. You know, I make these, I send them out, and it really is fun. So I hope this helps you, and I hope you will leave me a little review on my Home Stretch Staging and Design Facebook page, and just let everybody know that I'm a darn good person. I love you all. Thank you for listening, and we'll see you soon. www.homestretchstaging.com if you want to find out more about me. Thank you.